what does that lead us into, Jim? What do we talk about?
Yes. Finally, after 3,000 years, I'm awake. The card of the week.
It's the card of the week. It's Jim.
A good card.
So we are talking about a Magic the Gathering card this week.
Yes.
It's from Jim's favorite color.
But it is actually, this is a card I really like.
Yes, because
it's for my favorite color.
Because it's a great card.
It's a good card.
The card is Tireless Tracker.
Yeah.
So Tireless Tracker is from Shadows over Innistrad.
Yeah.
All right. It's a 3-drop, 2 and a green. Creature, human, scout, a 3/2. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, investigate. So in order to investigate, you put a colorless clue artifact token onto the battlefield with, you pay 2, sacrifice this artifact, draw a card.
But then there's more.
Right, because that alone is a great
That's
effect.
a great effect.
That's a great effect. But he also, or she also has, whenever you sacrifice a clue, put a +1/+1 counter on Tireless Tracker.
It's big.
You can get this Tireless Tracker massive.
Dude, it's so good when you play this on turn 4 and you're like, now I'm gonna drop a fetch land. Go get that clue. Crack this fetch land.
Yep.
Either on your opponent's turn or your turn. And you now have 2 clues with 4 mana up. And now you can tap 2 to break a clue, 2 to break a clue.
Dude.
And now you're sitting at a solid 5/4.
That's crazy, man.
Great.
It's so good. So I use this.
Draw 2 cards.
I use this card in my Lands Matter deck for a commander.
Makes sense.
Like if you play any sort of Lands Matter synergies in your decks, if you're not running Tireless Tracker, you're wrong. You are wrong. It's such a good card.
So good.
I mean, it has most Lands Matter decks are doing some form of landfall synergies, landfall triggers, okay? And this is a landfall trigger, okay? But again, getting counters and drawing cards, like what more do you want?
Yeah.
Like that's literally what my entire deck is doing. Is just all about counters, tokens. It's so good. Like this card is just it can get out of hand real quick.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because you're always playing lands. You're always playing lands.
So there is definitely sometimes, if you're playing a Lands Matter, you could have 0 lands in your deck at some point in the game.
That's true.
And if this is just chilling out on the board and you're like, I got 20 clues, but I also have like 30 mana.
Yeah.
And then it's like, all right, well, I'm going to be able to draw like at least half of my deck now.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's just like, oh, that's a lot of value on stuff, especially since you can do it instant speed, go into your turn, crack all those things, draw your entire deck, and then just play whatever it is you need.
So there's so many amazing synergies you can have with this card.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So many. Okay. Here's a couple of my favorites. I'm just gonna give you 2 of my favorites. Okay.
All right.
Any fetch land. Okay. Any fetch land, right? But number 1 is Doubling Season. Okay. Doubling Season because landfall, you get 2 clues.
Yeah.
And when you crack a clue, you get 2 +1/+1 counters.
Ooh.
That's why
that's
it's
good.
this guy's one of the best ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus Ancient Green Warden. Ancient Green Warden, okay, basically doubles up your landfall triggers. Okay. And you can play lands out of your graveyard.
Oh, man. Okay.
I want to make sure I'm telling you the truth here.
You know what card I also like with this? Renin 6.
Oh.
Go get land back from your graveyard.
Oh, dude.
Fetch, get 2 more clues. Do it again next turn. Fetch,
Renin 6 is one when that came out in Modern Horizons. I made sure to get one specifically for my lands commander deck.
Good.
So Ancient Green Warden is a 6-drop. 5/7, 4 and 2 green. Okay, it's an elemental with reach. You may play lands from your graveyard. Okay, which is already Crucible of Worlds effect. Amazing. But if a land entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. So Ancient Green Warden plus Doubling Season, 1 land gets you 4 clues.
Okay.
Yeah, green turns out is bust. Green can do some pretty stupid things.
Yeah. Who would have thought?
Yeah, right.
Who would have thought?
So, yeah.
You know, blue can do is I could say no.
Yes, that's very true.
I could say well, green actually has a lot of cards that are like, well, you can't say no. Can't tell me no for my creatures.
That's the one thing. Like my deck is it's Jund. It's just it's no blue. I'm like,
yeah.
I really wish it was like Simic or something, or you know,
right.
Band. Just
imagine
give me
Soul
the
Tie.
one. Oh,
Just Soul Tie.
Yeah, yeah. But needless to say, I'm playing like Windgrace, so like I want the Jund. Need the Jund colors. So yeah, Tireless Tracker is a great card. Love this card. So all right, that is this week's card of the week.